Hello guys, welcome to Learning with Prep Class. I am your tutor, Adindu. In this video, I'll be solving questions 96 to 100 from our Aqua Basic Science 2016 questions. After this video, you would have gained understanding on how to carefully select the correct answer when solving questions in basic science. It's usually fun having you guys around, and I know this video will be a worthwhile session. Do not forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can go the extra mile of leaving a comment so we can communicate for effective learning. Without further ado, let's zoom in. Question 96. Gravity depends on these except A. Mass of the object, B. Mass of the earth, C. Distance between object and earth, D. Distance between object and the moon. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, when we're talking about gravity, it has to do with a force which tends to pull objects towards the center of the earth. So our question is saying gravity depends on these factors except, so A, the mass of the object. Gravity actually depends on the mass of the object, because the more the mass of the object, the more the gravity. Also, B, mass of the earth. So gravity also depends on mass of the earth, because all of Earth's gravity is as a result of its mass. All of the force tending to pull objects towards the center of the earth is as a result of the mass of the earth. So distance between object and the earth. Gravity also depends on the distance between the object and the earth. The closer the object is to the earth, the more the gravity. So option D, distance between the object and the moon, is our correct answer. Gravity depends on these factors except distance between objects and the moon. Let's check it out. Question 96, option D, distance between objects and the moon, is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. The next question says, Lagos State Tree Planting Day is every dash day of July. A, 4th, B, 14th, C, 24th, D, 30th. So, for us to carefully select the correct answer, we actually ought to know what exact day is Lagos State Tree Planting Day. So there is a tree planting day celebrated every year in Lagos, and that day is no other than the 14th day of July. So 14th day of July is when Lagos celebrates Tree Planting Day. And that's the answer to question 97, 14th of July. Let's check it out. Question 97, 14th of July is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 98. Erosion is caused by the following agents except glacier, B, dew, C, rainfall, D, wind. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. So first, we need to know what erosion is. What is erosion? Erosion is a geographical process in which earthen materials are worn out and transported, either by water, by wind, or by ice. That's what erosion is. So, which one of these answers our question? Now, let's analyze them. Glacier. Glacier is a huge mass of ice moving on the land. So, as the huge mass of ice is moving on the land, it is carrying away some earthen material. Most of the earthen materials are worn out and being transported. And that leads to erosion. So glacier leads to erosion and is not our correct answer. Option B, dew. When we're talking about dew, it's just a small mass of, I call it ice, which falls during the early hours of the morning. The small mass of ice that falls during the early hours of the morning. It doesn't happen all year round in Nigeria. It happens in especially during the wet period in Nigeria. A small mass of ice, it falls. You can't call them snow, but it's just a small mass of ice that falls as rain during the early hours of the morning. And that cannot lead to erosion. That can't lead to erosion. So option B, dew, is our correct answer. It just falls and it just makes the ground wet and the environment a bit humid. So it doesn't lead to erosion. You wake up in the morning, oftentimes you didn't hear any sound of rain, but everywhere is wet. It's as a result of dew. And that can't lead to erosion. So option B is our correct answer. C, rainfall. So when rain falls heavily, it can lead to flooding, which can in turn lead to erosion because it can wash away some earthen material and transport them to another location. So this can lead to erosion. Wind can also lead to erosion, taking off some earthen material and transporting them to another location. So our correct answer would be option B, dew, for question 98. Let's check it out. Question 98, option B, dew, is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 99. Optical nerve is to eye as dash nerve is to the nose. A, auditory. B, nerve endings. C, olfactory. D, papillae. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to analyze all of the options and see which one best answers our question. Now, in looking at all of these options, which one of these nerve is to the nose? So when we hear optic, it has to do with eyes. When we hear auditory, it has to do with ear. And when we hear olfactory, it has to do with the nose. So anytime we hear olfactory, it has to do with the nose. So optical nerve is to the eye as olfactory nerve is to the nose, because olfactory has to do with the nose. So our correct answer would be option C, olfactory nerves is to the nose. Let's check it out. Question 99, olfactory is our correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 100. Parental traits are transferred to the progeny during A, fertilization, B, intercourse, C, gestation, D, ovulation. For us to carefully select the correct answer, we need to understand the question. Then next we analyze all of the options to see which one best answers our question. Now, parental traits are transferred to the progeny. That means parental traits are transferred to the offspring. So what are traits? Traits are characters. And these characters are made present in children as a result of the transfer of gene. So it's when parents transfer gene to the offspring that those traits will show. So the gene carrying those traits will show when such genes are transferred to the offspring. So when are all these traits transferred to the offspring? A, fertilization. And fertilization actually is our correct answer. When the male sex cell, which is the sperm, fuses with the female sex cell, which is the egg, such traits will be transferred. It cannot be during intercourse, because during intercourse is when the male meets with the female. So if there is no release of sex cell by the male, and if the male sex cell does not meet with the female sex cell, there will be transfer of traits. So option B, intercourse, is not our correct answer. Gestation is the period of pregnancy. So it's not during gestation, it is during fertilization when the sex cell, the male sex cell, has met with the female sex cell. So there will be transfer of traits to the progeny. And it's not during ovulation. Ovulation is just the release of the female sex cell. So that's not our correct answer. Our correct answer will be option A, fertilization, where the male sex cell meets with the female sex cell to form the offspring. So option A is our correct answer. Let's check it out. Question 100, option A, fertilization, is our correct answer. Alright, this is how far we can go with this video. I hope you had fun. I'm also using this timeout to ask us to join our WhatsApp group using this link below, so we can get updates on more videos to come and we can ask questions on the previous videos we've seen. It was fun having you guys around. Till I come your way again. Bye.